Yeah, I know, huh? Hey, not for you niggas. We ain't got no people in here for that shit. After a while, once people start knowing who I really am, we're gonna get the camera for the board. But that's on some other shit. This is triangle, so it looks very confusing. But I know how to do the mirror shit, but like this. So, ball starts up here. This gets a zone. X is zone. O's are offense. The O's are the offense. The X's right here is defense. So the defense in the 2-3 zone. This is a zone offense. It's pretty simple. Simple and effective, and it's it's options, and you can play out of it, and it's a lot of freedom in this. It's not a lot of go here, go there, go here, go there. My kids don't need that. They need to just play freely and just play basketball. So, can I get this right? All right. So, ball starts here. Now, if we're in transition, blah blah blah, we play transition basketball. But if they get back and they set up in this, or if it's a set timeout, out of bounds, shit like that, ball starts here. We swing ball to either corner first. Doesn't matter which side. I call these the wings, actually slots. Right there. These right here, right there. These here. These are the slots. This side right here, and these are the wings. Slots and wings. Same thing on the other side. Slot, wing. That's just what I call them. And you got high wing, low wing, and blah blah blah. But for the most part, you got two guys in the slots, one guy here. Ball is swung to either side first. Doesn't matter. The first swing is to shift the defense. So when this ball is swung here or here, this guy's gonna step up. This guy's gonna come over to guard this guy in the middle. That's gonna shift the defense. So right now, we need to swing that ball right back here and here. Once that ball makes it back up top and to the other side or back, doesn't matter. Once you get a third pass, that's when the offense starts. So we go here, then back, and say for instance we go here, right? See these arrows? This is where after this pass gets right here, this guy slides over, this guy fields to the middle guy fields back to the post. Triangle. Because if you look at it, if you look at it right here, if you connect these guys, it's one here, and one here. And that is a triangle. Now, you might be like, oh, what does the post do? So the post, you're like, that's 4 people. 5 basketball is 5-on-5. You're right. The post player is down here, playing what we call the high-low. If y'all can see him, the high-low. So right now he's low. This guy is high. And that just happens throughout the that happens throughout the oh no, you know what I'm saying? We're just tapping in with who I am. You know what I'm saying? Been on here 6 years. Most of you niggas don't know me, so I'm tapping y'all in. Anyways, we got a guy here. Here. We want to get the ball here. This is where we want to get the ball. Alright? Right here in the middle. So we do this a couple of times, and when we flash, remember the ball's here. We're flashing to this elbow right here where this X is. These guys are going to be shifted. At this time, this guy can dribble, and mainly when they dribble this way, this guy will come up and he can just throw the pass here. Once the ball gets in the middle, now we play some real basketball. Now we can freestyle, right? We can freestyle and the kids can have some fun. So once the ball gets in the middle, this guy is going to go to the wing. This guy will go to the wing. This guy will face up. He has options. He got multiple options. He has the ball. The point guard right here is going to find space. Find space. Be available. Be available. Now, if this guy's not a shooter, okay, we tell him to get closer inside where he can knock down the 2-pointer. If he's not a shooter, right? If he's a shooter, go to that corner, get that shot in. Same thing with this guy. If he's not a shooter, we tell him to come in a little closer when he comes down to that corner looking for that pass from the middle. One thing that the ball side, strong side is where the center is. Now, at this time, during the play, when they passing it back up here and forth, the center is moving around. Baseline. Center is just moving around. He's coming up sometimes, creeping up sometimes. He's just finding space. Just move with the ball, move without the ball, be on the other side, set off ball screen, do whatever. Just find space. But when the ball's in the middle, I want him opposite block. Guy right here has options. He can either pass it back to the point guard, who's over here, safety. Pass it to the wing, right here. It's a little, my fault. It's a little, my fault. That glare on this camera is crazy. Hold on. I didn't realize how bad that was, how crazy that was. All right, but back to it. That's better. That's much better. That shit, y'all, say something. If the glare is glaring, say something. All right. Now, once this guy gets the ball in the middle, the defense breaks down. The defense is either going to be too late to collapse, or this guy is going to come up. This guy has to come up. Even if they don't want to, they have to at least take a step. Baby step, full step. Once we get the ball here, we got them beat. We got options. Option 1, shoot the ball. Shoot it, drive it, score the bucket. That's the first option. Option 2, we want to drive, find the post. That's option 2. Option 3, kick it to a wing for a 3 or a mid-range. Kick it to a wing, they dive in. If the wings dive and don't get the ball immediately, they come back. If they dive, once they get there, they dive, they look, they come back. They don't got it, they go back. They make themselves available back up here in space. The last option, you pass it back to the point guard, right here. He comes back up here. We reset. We reset the play. And we just run through it. We run through it again. We run through it in different variations. But that's the basic variation of that. That's triangle. And that's against the 2-3 zone. It could be ran against man, but you have to have all guys on the court have to be good ball handlers to run that against man. And